TheSmartLocal.com.
Whoa!
We are basically
No! Shh. Don't jinx anything.
We are basically the Japanese embassy.
Since NDP is coming, we did a social studies test to find out how well Singaporeans know our history.
Hi guys.
Hi!
Are you good at history?
No.
It was my favorite subject in Sec 1 and Sec 2.
No?
Our history.
I mean like.
Oh, I thought
I think not great lah, not great.
I think I got A2.
Are you proud to be Singaporean?
I love Singapore.
Chris loves this country.
Like, a lot of my friends want to migrate to other countries, but I feel like Singapore's the perfect country. Other than the weather can afford to be like 10 degrees lower.
We got like one of the world's best passport. Whenever I go overseas, I realize that people tell me, huh, Singapore no need apply visa?
In today's NDP special episode, you will be taking a social studies test.
I cannot even remember what I did in social studies.
Whoa, that was 100 years ago, man.
The modern Singapore is when we were liberated from British colonization.
1965 is when we gained independence, not when Singapore was founded.
But modern though.
1890 quite modern, what?
No leh, 1890 like still the Homo sapiens.
If it's the government of the day that defines modern, right, it's gonna be 1965.
Okay, modern Singapore is
The Singapore we know today.
Yes.
My answer is A.
Oh my god, so stressed now! Fozzie is always right!
If Stanford Raffles is 1819, then the Sang-Nila Utama is when? I think I'm gonna go with B
1942 is World War II. So it should be A.
A!
B.
You're wrong.
The modern Singapore was founded in 1819. 1965 is actually the year of independence.
Bicycle confirm they have.
So did they fly in?
Okay, I watched this show right called Growing Up. Then I hear like it's a plane lah.
Last time when I was young, I watched this show called 和平的代价. Then they got arrived on the boat.
Boats were not because it has to go at the south. That's why we have Fort Canning. The guns are pointing out, but the Japanese were like damn smart, like let's not take the boat.
I'm pretty sure it'll be tanks. Because back then, tanks are very cumbersome and very slow and heavy. And they were surprising Singapore. If they use tanks
That
first,
makes
right,
sense.
then everybody will be like, oh my god, they're actually there.
Shall we go with the B?
Yes, the B. Tanks.
I'll go with B.
Tanks.
Hey.
Okay.
Answer is B.
Hey! Oh, they really got right bicycle.
Thanks.
What tanks are?
Nan, right, is south. To is Tao, which is island.
I'm glad that of all the things there you found out the standard words.
I feel like strong, powerful, and great, right?
It's the same word.
Honestly, my only guess, right, is A, bright, because Japanese is the land of the rising sun.
I think it's A because the flag is the sun.
Sio.
Wow, very bright, very hot.
Now I keep thinking of Shoba. Anyway,
A.
A.
It is a bright.
Right.
Correct.
Yes! Ding 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 ding! Whoa!
We are basically
Let's no! Shh. Don't jinx anything.
We are basically the Japanese embassy.
Can we even try to remember who's Maria first?
So Maria Hertogh was adopted by a Muslim family.
She's actually Dutch.
Yes, correct. Her parents, her biological parents, found her eventually. There was a whole big hoo-ha.
They wanted her back.
And then there was race riots.
I feel like it's Amina. It just sounds more familiar.
If I get this wrong, I think my mom would hit me because my
Why?
mom is a history teacher.
Amina is the grandma who took her in.
Wow, really?
Nadra is her name. Is that
She's confident, so I shall leech.
we are bombing, but I think B and C is not A or D. Amina or Aisha.
I feel like it's not Nadra. I've never heard that.
D.
A.
A.
The answer is B.
I feel like it's not Nadra. I've never heard that.
Wow, you are really the SS expert.
3 out of 4 of them are still in operation.
Changi Airport, I know. Seletar Airport, I also know. Kallang Airport, I also know. Wow, Paya Lebar, whoa.
Paya Lebar and Seletar is like now they are air bases. So I feel that there's some military things going on.
I think last time before Changi Airport was very like fully functioning, they actually functioned from other airports before. And I think it's Seletar Airport.
You will hear people say, oh, Kallang Airport. So I think it's Kallang.
Kallang Airport.
And the producer keeps nodding.
That's right,
Kallang
Seletar Airport, Changi Airport, Paya Lebar Airport,
Kallang Airport.
Her
See?
nod seems a little bit. Her
More
smile
assuring.
is more like a little bit.
It's gotta be A.
A.
D.
The answer is A.
Oh!
B and D are not Like confirm not, because we were born already.
The National Courtesy Campaign is fronted by Singa the Lion.
Who has retired?
Has he really?
He's retired.
Oh, poor thing. The issue of people
Oh, yeah,
speaking
yeah,
less
yeah.
Mandarin is very recent.
No, Mandarin came first because with the problem of the dialects.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that makes sense. And,
Then
okay, then
maybe-
Chris might be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
A family planning campaign, right, is one of the first concerns.
A, B, and D are the type that after your needs are covered, right, then you start thinking about them.
Courtesy is like a luxury campaign lah. I mean, if you are struggling with like population control, you wouldn't be like, hey, I think you are being a little rude.
Be nice to each other.
So it's either we settle the family stuff first, or we settle the clean.
I think it's C.
I think it's C also. I feel like B might have come out in like the 80s.
D.
C.
The answer is A.
Oh my god! I knew it was A or D. Jeez Louise. So we've all seen this clip. It's just that whether I pay attention to what exactly he said is a different story.
The first word is like negative and the second
Wow!
positive.
Let's be honest here. I could have deduced that.
So for me, it's a moment of great relief.
Okay, then sorrow.
Oh, this is a moment
Synonyms.com.
For all my life, it's a moment of sorrow. Oh no, wait. For me, it's a moment of sorrow. All my life, my whole adult life. That's me.
Get into the LKY state of mind. All my life, my whole adult life, I have believed in the merger and
Merger
All
and
my life, my whole adult life.
unity.
something along the lines of like unison, right?
University.
Wow.
I don't know anything.
I'm just gonna guess random shit.
Okay.
Oh no!
Are you for real?
Got it!
I know there's a lion, there's a tiger.
I'm not sure which one is which side.
This is like the, you know what episode? The Mandela effect.
Refers to a phenomenon in which a large number of people share false memories of past events.
This is exactly like it.
I remember the stripes being on the right.
Fauzi, just trust yourself.
I'm trusting the clause.
And then C is the Sang Nilang Utama.
Not Mandela Singapore.
No.
It's either Madura Singapore or Lorem Ipsum.
Or Carpe Diem.
I knew it. Terbalik.
Yes.
See, I thought it was Mandela Singapore. I
Got
wish I revised.
got exam retake or not?
I go for remedial after this.
I think I did better than expected.
I find that a lot of the things which I remember and retain are not really from textbooks, but from Mediacorp dramas.
At least we're not ignorant in a sense like, hey, this one never happened before, you know what I mean?
Things like the campaigns, right? You need to know that they happened in the past. Like they're part of what Singapore is now and contributed to what Singapore was. But I think not knowing the year is excusable.
Like we're just such a little small dot on the map, but yet we have made like a name for ourselves lah.
The whole fact that we don't have natural resources, that's the like not scary but like the overwhelming feeling like, whoa, we can do this even without like natural resources. I think we grew a lot, like from a small fishing village. Now we are like the most expensive city to live in.
We take this country for granted
Yes.
too much. There are a lot of good things in this country. Why are a lot of people focusing on the negative things?
We just need to remember that for everything that's good, there has to be drawbacks.
Yeah.
Because we don't live in a utopia.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Now, if you want to find out more information about this year's National Day Parade, you can check out their social media links in the description box below.
If you like this video, like, share and subscribe and watch other videos over there.
Bye.